How are you feeling, Shiv Lady? Are you feeling like a rare colorless card to obtain at the start for 6 max hit points? I certainly am. Almost without looking at the map, I want to take that. What's the elite situation? Not too shabby here. I like card rewards, so let's go bang. Maybe take this elite. Definitely take that elite. Take another couple of upgrades and away we go. 3 potion. No, it's got to be the choose a rare colorless card. Choose a rare card. No, it is colorless. Oh, right. Adjust your monocle, Jake. It says rare colorless. Apotheosis would be nice. Hand of Greed is always welcome. These are not so welcome. I don't know why Mayhem gets the privilege of being a rare card. What the hell is Thinking Ahead even for? Draw 2 cards. Put a hand from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. This is just Warcry with 1 extra draw. For what purpose? Shuffle 3 random skills that are 0 this combat. That's a lot of setup on 2 energy. If you upgrade it, it doesn't exhaust. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Maybe I should use it. That way I can start understanding what it's useful for. Hey, look at that, coming in on top. Guess it's good for positioning cards for later. For example, I'm drowning in options here, but which option do I like the most? I don't know, but I can't use all these strikes right now, nor can I use all this defense. 5 block, 8 block. With the weaken, that's fine. Let's have a strike for later. And that allows me to just neutralize you, strike you down, and then rather handily full block. Could be good with apparitions. Yeah, apparitions. And I think Shiv Lady likes her apparitions. Alright, killing is better than defending. Taking 2 against the nasty lice is certainly okay. Red one wants to buff up. I don't want it to live. Alright, we get a potion, we get some dosh, we get some options. I have no problem with dagger throw. Does more damage than a strike. Draws and discards. So certainly thins down your hand a bit more. A little too early for a deflect. I'd want some block boosters. Oddly Smooth Stone, Footwork. What's the ninja relic that does that? It's not Shuriken, it's not the fan, it's the other one. Not Nunchucks either. Hey, thinking ahead once again. We certainly are thinking ahead with this deck. I could do with another strike to eliminate that slime, though. Sure. You just die, and you get almost entirely blocked. Sometimes you just gotta live with unavoidable damage. I can't kill you with a strike, so there's that unavoidable damage I'm speaking of. Thinking ahead value. Oh, how valuable. Get out of here. Flechette's not terrible. Especially if I've got a turn 1 Flechettes with all these skills in my hand. Could also be good for thinking ahead. Give me that Flechettes. Mostly because the other cards were pretty terrible. Hello, Jawworm. Hello, turn 1, 12 striking Jawworm. Let's have you do a lot less of that for now. What are we thinking? I'm thinking that's a nice Flechettes. Put the strike in for later. Dagger throw. Oh, right. The dagger throw is going to draw whatever I save for later. Should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Yeah, I was hoping to dagger throw a skill. I should have dagger throwed before I played Thinking Ahead. Might have gotten myself Survivor or Defend. But that's not how it went down. Oh, well. Also, Flechettes with the Thinking Ahead. Clearly wasn't thinking ahead. Oh well, mistakes get made. We try and rectify. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Not punished whatsoever, unless... Nah, we got Survivor here. Absolutely unpunishable. Goodbye, Jawworm. 'Twas nice no... Flechette's value. Nice knowing you. Backflip. I like it a lot. Blocks as good as a defend, but it draws 2. If only all of my defends could turn into backflips. Endless Agony? No. Although we really have not taken damage options, have we? Flechettes needs to line up to be a damage option. Thinking Ahead doesn't do damage. Dagger Throw is there, but early Gremlin Orb would destroy us. We need some good potions or similar. What's in the backflip? All of my skills are here. That Flechettes is not going to do a whole lot when we see it again later. Maybe I could save it for later. Anyway, for now it's just strike, strike, neutralize. And then we get globbed on. No, we get made frail. Maybe we should think ahead on this one. Save the Flechettes for later. Let's see, you split at 35. I'm not about to do 20 damage with this nonsense, so... Take some pain. And now, Flechette's value. Flechette's value. Bad split. At least they don't seem too keen on hurting me very much, but I need to be able to do some damage. This ain't damage. It's my problem with Silent. She is extremely anemic. You need to get something going with her very rapidly, or you end up with nasty problems like this. Not a difficult fight, but we're making it look difficult because we just don't do damage. Not that we've really been offered damage cards. Draw 2. There's only one skill in there, so better to just play Flechettes now. Bang. And I don't have a kill on you anyway. But neutralize will help. Marginally. You're getting ground down there. Whoa, no. Kill it. Getting ground down there, Silent. Die is damage, but so is Eviscerate. Ooh, tough. See, Dagger Throw works with Eviscerate. Die is a one-hit AoE massive hit. Ooh, tough. Die, I think is better in the short term. We're still taking combats. If we find one of those multi-slimes or multi-gremlins, we're really going to want die. But we really want Eviscerate for everything else. I'm going to take die just because it'll actually get me to the later on. With the money we have, I could be tempted to go to the shop. We need better options, especially offensive options. And I would even buy a potion, because we are looking at Spicy Elite quite soon, and we don't have good Spicy Elite options. Yeah, I am looking at that fire potion thinking I buy it. Elite combats with 2 strength? That would be pretty good for a lot of things, including Flechettes. We don't have poison for Snecko Skull. Couldn't get it with Nauseous Fumes. I think it is fire potion. Fire potion, maybe Nauseous Fumes? Nauseous Fumes, good for hexaghost. Yep, that's what's happening. Let's go. And something needs to be made better, but what? Flechettes for 2 extra damage. Die for 4 extra damage AoE. AoE meaning area of effect. It's only a one-off extra damage, but that's the difference between clearing out some multi-fights and not. I think I'll take it, but I won't be thrilled about it. Won't be thrilled. Do I feel like taking on the Elite? Not really. I got that potion for the Spicy Elite. But I could do some relics. Our defense game's alright. We would certainly murder the sentries with Nauseous Fumes, die. Gremlin Orb we have the fire potion for, and if we see Gremlin Orb, we're not seeing Gremlin Orb again. Lagavulin is a problem, so let's just pray it's not Lagavulin. It's not Lagavulin, it's Gremlin Nob. Backflip could draw 2 skills. but it's probably better to just do Nauseous Fumes, Flechettes, Strike. The future draw against Gremlinob is very, very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Not good. Oh, yeah, there. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is bad. Bad to the bone. Next turn, I don't kill Gremlinob. Next turn, I take Giga damage. Playing this does actually block for 2 if I kill next turn, but I don't, so embrace the pain. Embrace the pain? What are we drawing with this? Yeah, draw Thinking Ahead. Possibly. What do we feel about Thinking Ahead? Yeah, even with Strike Fire Potion, you don't die. Thinking Ahead doesn't actually... What could Thinking Ahead actually do that saves me? We can't see... Die again. If I brought in Dagger Throw, by some miracle, you would die with the Fire Pot. I think that's the only draw that works. Neutralize would save me some health. Am I willing to take that kind of risk? Because one of them does draw me the defend. There's no getting out of that. The best thing Thinking Ahead can do is exhaust. Yeah, I am not sure I'm willing to take that tiny risk. Because we just get obliterated. We're also vulnerable to take more obliteration. I think I just had to face the music. What was the draw? The draw was a defend, so I'm glad I didn't do that. I think I still have to kill you with the potion, though. Because strike and strike and strike barely kills you. Okay, thank goodness. We saved the potion. Oh my god, we get an amazing potion. Ah, damn. Also Giria, which is not amazing. Bane works pretty well with Nauseous Fumes. Get in here, Bane. I have to rest because I'm dying. And we're still going for the Spicy Elite. Big chest, big reward. The White Beast statue. That is an incredible reward. Every fight drops a potion, so use a potion every fight. Hell, use 2 if you have to. It's against spicy, metallicized sentries. That's scary, but Nauseous Fumes turn 1 will negate their artifact and do passive damage beyond their metallicizing. I could defend. I'm just looking at the Flechette's value here. It does 12 damage, but I think I'd rather take no damage. The problem is what happens next. Then I get struck for 20 with no ways to take care of you. Whereas if you were down to 26, die, and Bane kind of deals with you. I think it's better to advance the fight and take my 5 because I could see the 20 coming in and doing bad things for me otherwise. Of course, there's also the Fire Potion option. Let's consider that if things look really bad. Morning, Jake. You slaying the Spires? It's slaying you. We had an excellent run with the Ironclad, but it died at the second Act 3 boss. We didn't get the Bane, but Dagger Throw could have Bane. Imagine the possibilities. Still doesn't put you in Fiery Potion death range. No, the poison does. That's okay. That's not what I'm looking for. Well, shucks. Get out of here. That's why I neutralized you so that the poison would get through for potential Bane or killing. I think we've seen the worst of this fight now, though. Tell them to die. But what if I think ahead? No, tell them to die. Although I'm a little curious. What do we draw with this? Defend, strike. That doesn't seem useful. This thing's such a dead draw. Why did I take it? I'd rather not take damage, even if the alternative is doing good damage. Yeah, I don't want that 10 coming my way, although we now have Dazed's up the wazoo. Yeah, Yeah, I need the Bane back in the draw pile to do some damage. Thank you, Metallicized bypassing poison damage. Oh, Christ. What's in the pot? Not good enough. What's in the attack pot? Maybe good enough? That Bane is alright. Well, Bane's the best way to do damage here, period. Alright. Thank you, White Beast statue. Worst turn ever. What do you mean? I took no damage. Best turn ever, more like. Alright, you're out of here, my friend. Ta-dang and ba-bang. Whew! Looked bad, went better. So we actually survived the double elite plus spice mix. And we are rewarded with no more combats and 2 upgrade possibilities, although I think I'll upgrade my health in one of them. No, I won't. It's against Hexaghost. We're going to risk it on low health. The higher health you have, the more Hexaghost hurts you on that turn. Fear Potion, excellent for Hexaghost. Pen Nib, excellent in general. All Out Attack, deals 10. Piercing Will works very well against Hexaghost, though, especially if you get it turn 2 rather. And with Thinking Ahead, we could actually place it in to use on turn 2 if that works. So Piercing Will could be the synergy I'm looking for. Jeez. Could I remove Thinking Ahead from my deck? I don't have the 7 hit points to spare. I'll just take your money and go. Remove Transformer Upgrade. I almost always transform here, and I think that's still what's going to happen. I'm not desperate for any upgrades. Yeah, I think I just transform a strike, hope for something much better. Come on, high roll. High roll? That was a pretty low roll, really. Poison stab. It's better than a strike, there's no doubt about that, but it's not good. Okay. Bane is a pretty meaty damage upgrade. Thinking Ahead, no longer exhausting, huh? It's kind of funny. Alright, you know what, let's believe in Thinking Ahead. We took it early, I thought it looked ass, I still think it looks ass. Oh boy. Eviscerated and chopped. I think that means Lagavulin was here. If we take this fight, Lagavulin kills us instantly. I'm going to take my 35% chance, and then I'm out of here, because this fight is death. There was a 35% chance of dying, I didn't take it. Be honest, the lifting doesn't sound too bad. An extra strength on Silent with all of her multi-hitting could be pretty handy. Although instantly smithing up Bane is a lot of extra damage. It's 6 every time we play it. Let's get a little bit swole. Silent finds it hard to get strength gain, but she does benefit from it immensely. Alright, Hexa. Okay, Nauseous Fumes turn 1 is quite welcome. Flechette's turn 1, somewhat welcome. I could actually Von Pot you right now to get extra Flechettes and die value. And I will, this is a damage race after all. And now in comes only 2x9, but we did not get Piercing Will. We do get Neutralize though, which just, you know, neutralizes this. 1x6, easy to block. But what if we thought ahead on the matter? Oh, hello, Piercing Will. It's not a Piercing Will time currently. Let's see Piercing Will later. For now, let us do damage, and take almost ne pois of damage. No potions this fight is a little alarming. Say, there we go, with the potion and the lifting, it's as if Bane were upgraded. Might look like the damage is going well, but I've already played a lot of my early damage. Let's keep... this Neutralize is coming in at amazing times. Backflip my way out of harm's way. I need the block, if nothing else. Stab it, and... Gotta keep the fight going. It's getting painful, especially with those burns there. Thinking ahead to Piercing Will next turn? I don't know if you multi-attack next turn, but what if you do? Oh boy. Shoulda stood in bid. This is going to be tight. Tight as a tiger. Oh, damn, you're not multi-attacking here. I, however, am. Shunk, shunk. Strikey, strike. This is getting dangerous. Very dangerous. Agonizingly dangerous. 9x2 is death. Ah, Piercing Will, just in time. Six, 7, 8 damage incoming, but the defend helps out. What about the thinking ahead? Maybe I could shelve the burn for later? Hurts on draw, though. What are we thinking about? Oh boy. Keep it neutralized. I need to not die. I need it to die. Six by 6. Well, you're already dead, so I don't give a hoot. Bye-bye. Should have played the striked up pen up to 10. 9 rather. We get our guaranteed potion, we narrowly evade death, and we get options. With White Beast Statue, Alchemize is not so appealing. We already get loads of potions united. Although I suppose it's even more potions. Another die, or a Wraith form. Wraith form. We don't really block anyway currently, but we also don't hit hard enough or fast enough to make the Wraith form worth our while. That said, the Wraith form can be a bit of an endgame win, and these other options are terrible, so let's go with that. What about these options? We are not an elite crushing Black Star taker currently. Empty Cage always feels very sad. I know it's strong, but it never feels good to take. I'd ditch 2 strikes and probably still not be happy with it. What about the Pyramid? The Pyramid allows me to stack up loads of skills and maximize Flechette value, hold on to Piercing Will for when I need it. Makes Thinking Head even more of a joke card. Terrific joke card. But it lets me hold on to the Wraith form for when I need it as well. That's got to be the Pyramid. Now I would like a whole lot of energy gain. I want Adrenaline. What else do we get? Well, some discards things. There's a lot of things I'd like, actually. Just give me some card options. Where's my orrery when I need it? Well, it'll be in the merchant, so we're fairly loaded. I think I want to dance my way around elites. This is not looking like a great time for me. And I love question marks in Act 2 because question marks are not Act 2 fights. Two upgrades, a merchant. Oh, question marks around here, which really blows. Gotta take 3 nasty Act 2 fights on the way to just getting to the merchant. Is there an alternative around here? No, there's no super late merchant, just that one, which would involve still going around this left-handed route. Yeah, all the merchants are... Well, there's super early merchant there. But I still think this is the better one. Take my fights up front. Question upgrade, reward, question. More shopping? I don't think so unless I end up with loads of money united. Well, let's do that. Not a lot of fighting, not a lot of card rewards. We're definitely mortgaging our problems here. But we are not set up for Act 2, not at all. And certainly not... Ooh, hello, Flechettes knocks one of them out of the ground immediately. This is actually quite good. Thinking ahead, are you going to get me more skills or are you going to hurt my damage? Let's just do the Flechettes for now, so... I don't want you buffing up. Just get out of here. Lovely. The pen nib is rather wasted here. What's in the thinking ahead? Striking and back flipping. Oh, so it would have been good to do. What's in the flippy back? Because I probably would like a little bit of block here. Just a little. Aha, that's what I was looking for. Shunk. Nice. And then if I neutralize one of you, no real damage coming in. Yeah, I can handle one. Definitely need to get rid of strikes now. They are going to clog up my hand like this. And anything that gives energy will be very welcome currently. Wraith form is actually a bit of a waste here, hilariously. Let's just negate this so I don't even have to block here, because I'd rather just kill and kill some more. Order. And then you should be very trivial to kill. Thwack. Thwack. Deader than dead. Yeah, these strikes and defends, man, a Pandora's box will go a long way here, but I can't see myself lasting long enough. This deck is super weak. Do these change anything? Not really. I mean, more Banes, more nice damage, but I need cards that do things other than just hit the enemy. This is so much clutter for a runic pyramid. Need discard, draw, energy, and these don't do those things. Hello, Chosen. You can be a royal pain in the bum. Get the damage done now. What else you got? Hey, we can always think ahead. What do I want next turn? It matters very little with what we have here. Because it's all just stuff we have anyway. Take that for later. Start doing that poison damage. Wraith form is there for me when Chosen starts doing Chosen things. This is not quite Chosen things yet. Shunk. Not yet. Guess I'm alright to take one. It's actually a pretty good deletion of Chosen right there. Right. Oh, I need to remember to actually use my potions. I'll take Distilled Chaos over Swift, since I have another Swift. Upgraded cards, nice. Expertise is a waste of time with Runic Pyramid. But again, the upgraded cards don't do anything. I guess it's draw and discard with Dagger. That could be good for cleaning out my Runic Clog. Alright, we're out of the easy pool into the ouch pool. I don't know what your debuff is. Hold on, don't I have a way of knowing that now? I'm pretty sure I put in Bestiary. Yeah, I put in Bestiary, but how do you actually figure out what they do? Like some kind of special click. There we go. Shift right click. You do Frail 2 with your hit. That's not fortunate. It's quite the opposite of fortunate. I don't even have block to hand. I think I want to keep that die for the pen nib. Just let Jesus take the wheel. Discard the crummy strikes. Hey, we're thinking ahead. We can put something on our deck for later. Isn't that handy? Absolutely wasted. Right. Didn't block me, didn't help us out in any meaningful way, sadly. Yeah, that Frail's going to burn, but thankfully they're not attacking me. That is very nice of them. Poison Shanky, regular Shanky, die Shanky for big shanking. There we go. Now the Nauseous Fume's feeling pretty good. Get through that defense on you, Mystic. Still not wanting to attack. Also good news for me. And here's where Flechettes start coming in a bit more clutch. Bang. And we just put an end to you. You'll die before she heals you. And I just lob daggers in your face. But yeah, very clogged looking hand. Could do with anything that gives energy or discard. Preferably both. You love it. Let's try and set up our pen nib as best we can. Donk. 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 7 is fine. Replacement potion. Oh, what a surprise. Catalyst, right. So, if we're not good at dealing damage, why don't we just poison our enemies to death? 2 mana, 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 2 Seems weird since we've already Guriad, but yes, Catalyst, I think. Get Catalyst, get some kind of poison cards, and pray that that's how we meet our victory. Bag of Preparation. Jake likes it a lot. The Bomb. Jake likes it surprisingly. Quite a large amount now. It's got to be Bag of Preparation. There's no way I say no to you. It's got to be Ditching a Strike. Those things are weighing me down like mad. I do have enough money to go for another Nauseous Fumes. That's quite slow, though. My block game is quite terrible as well. Jinx, my game of everything is quite terrible. That Poison Stab transform was such a low roll. I love Calc Gamble, and it's amazing for Pyramid. Gotta take that, and if I can upgrade that, then all the better. Nauseous Fumes or not Nauseous Fumes? It really needs an upgrade, right? 4 poison all enemies each turn is pretty good, though. But the energy needed to play all that. I need to stop taking attack cards. That second dagger throw was maybe not a great idea, but I didn't have Calculated Gamble at the time. I think we do take the Nauseous Fumes. At least once it's played, it's not in my hand anymore. And we're not going to see another shot for quite some time, because I don't want to path into you. So let's see if we can make something work with all this. Something like a Cryptic Writing. With a healing opportunity coming up, I will absolutely read, and read some more. And it's the Necronomicon. Unfortunately, we don't do 2-cost attacks. At all. So the Necronomicon does nothing for me but give me a curse that I can't avoid. Oh wow, that's bad. Okay, right, well maybe I can take 1 2-cost attack. Gotta rest after that, damn. For once I was hoping for Nilries or Enchilada. Ritual Dagger is also not a 2-cost attack. I'll just take the money. Smash and grab. Something needs to work better for me. It's probably Calculated Gamble. Tripling poison is rather nice. Dealing 3 extra poison is rather nice, but no, that Calc Gamble needs to be played multiple times. It's my hand declogger. Toy Orno is amazing. We get a potion every fight. Now we get 5 hit points every fight. We're essentially rocking Burning Blood now. And maybe we're going to need it against the Snake Plant. Pretty good bag of prep on the first turn. I was hoping for better flechetting. Flechette's really does horrible things with Malleable. Tell you what would be pretty funny, though, is destroying you next turn with a pen nib. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a dagger at you. Hang on, what do you do to me again? It's just frail. Wait, is it also weak? Ugh, that weakness is pretty bad. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lob this at you. I'm going to get rid of any kind of attack. Oh, damn, I've only got 2 attacks to choose from. I need a skill here. Alright, get me another skill, I guess. Skill's all the way down. Anyway, eat this. Thank you, Pen Nib. Now between die, and whatever else we draw, we should be fine here. Hello, Necronomicurse. Smack. And dead. And then we just style on you. However, we do not forget that we heal. So let's play a potion. Heal up with it. Watch it die. And get a replacement potion. Liquid Bronze, not terrible. We're fighting against the Chump. That might be difficult to deal with. Can't say I'm trying to pivot into poison and then turn down deadly poison, but how do I turn down prepared? I need to be able to control my bloated hand. It's not upgraded, which does make me very, very sad. Extremely sad, perhaps. It's never dodge and roll, is it? Jake's the kind of guy who finished Final Fantasy with 999 unused potion. What are you talking about? I just used a potion, even though I didn't have to. Just because it was the better option. This is a difficult one. It's difficult because they're both unupgraded, low rarity cards. But I think I need to prepare to chew through my deck faster. Apparitions, we were just talking about this. Unfortunately, they go away if you don't play them, but I think I need those apparitions. I know I already have Wraith form, but imagine more Wraith forming. Feeling rather hollow, yeah, aren't we just? Well, there's an immediate apparition that I can't really use, but I can dagger throw discard it. I can also prepare to discard it. Come back another day, please. You as well, get out of here. I think I will. Remember, using potions is good, although I'm already at max health. Save it for next turn. It was the energy that I still had to spend that was making me think about it. Not the world's worst calculated gamble already. What are we thinking ahead about, though? Can't really do anything this turn, can I? Take a gamble. Certainly loading me up on dazed, I see. Get the nauseous fumes down. Get die down. Almost lets me kill you, but not quite, because there's no poison involved yet. Apparition just gets rid of the damage, largely. If you gamble, you can choose what you'll draw with thinking ahead. Ah, yeah, that means I can save something with the gamble. Did I upgrade that gambling thing yet? Yes, I did. Very good. Very, very good. Defend and apparition both do the same thing. But I keep defend in my hand if I don't play it. The apparition will go away. Flechettes is on its way, but the Flechettes is a bit meaningless currently. Is it though? I got attack, skill. Flechettes could help put an end to something here. I'm worried about the lack of apparition next turn, actually. And next turn is when Chosen starts hitting pretty hard. Well, it goes away regardless. And I have my draw pot if needed. Yeah, look at that. The 9x2 comes on in. Dagger throw isn't enough to kill you, funnily enough, but the poison stab is. Poison stab kills cultist. I don't draw anything that particularly helps me here. This is sad. Sadder than sad. And of course my deck is too clogged to really help or be helped by much draw right now. It's gonna get ugly. Really, really ugly. Be a fool to discard those currently. Got my pen nib at the ready for something, God knows what though. Bye-bye cultist. And then we've got to take care of Chosen. And I should remember that my max health is paltry in this situation. Get that pen nib flechette down. Helps out with the fight after all. What's in the box? Alright, the fight should be won, no problem, but it's that lack of health that leaves me cause for concern. Wait, are you dead? How do I deal damage to you right now? Not very well, that's how. But at least I can not take damage. Actually, that kills you anyway, doesn't it? Blip, get out of here. Let me heal a little bit and let me cower away. Yeesh. Alright, Snecko oil, and more options that I don't particularly like. Really don't like. This is just not amounting to anything. Perhaps this will change things. I will take that Pantograph, right? It's free healing, means I don't need to rest before Chump. But do we get to chomp? Boy, that is a lot to calculate our gamble with. Keep you neutralized. And save that apparition for later, perhaps. Although there's nothing saying I have to. I could just play it now. Could just play it now, huh? Should have done die now that I think about it. 2 apparitions, alright. Let's stay completely untouchable. And I don't mind taking almost any amount of damage as long as I don't die. We get 25 healing. Coming up. Damn that Necronomicurse. Be gone from this place. What are my options here then? Should I just Wraith form? Let's get it done. His hand is full of suck. Pretty good for flechettes, but that requires getting flechettes. Let's just have... Actually, wait a bit. Next turn we can do more things. Again, taking 1 damage, taking 5 damage here makes no real difference. Does Catalyst make a difference yet? As my mother would say, better than a poke in the eye, right? We're still not taking damage here. And I don't have amazing things to gamble into right now, so let's hold on to that gamble. Actually, let's draw while we're at it. Pen nib. Alright, now we need better options. Are you guys better options? I would say maybe. Thought I had more skills than I do then. Thinking ahead, what's in the box? Not my apparition. Am I just dead as a doornail here? I've got 2 energy to spend and 20 damage to do. But even that doesn't keep me in the fight with you around. Well, I play potions anyway. Draws 3, but I don't have 3 to draw here. Smack you for 1, get rid of the curse, draw. Well, it canes. And rather amusingly, I go down to almost perfect pantograph health. Almost perfect, but not perfect. God, this hand blows. This deck blows. What does it do? Alright, replacement potion and... Jeez. Thanks to the pyramid, I don't really have space for taking on something like a Blade Dance. Again, Deadly Poison is offered to me. I was hoping for a better poison card. At this point, I think I can do no arguing and just take it. And we have to upgrade something. Wraith form for more intangible? That doesn't solve any of my problems. What about Catalyst tripling poison? That could be my only way to take care of Champ, although I don't think I'll survive the Champ onslaught. My defense game is poor. He's going to take me out in 2, maybe 3 hits. Well, let's not have this be one of those hits. Enjoy your nauseous fumes, sucker. There, get out of my hand, die. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any good 2 or more energy attacks that Necronomicurse would work well with. But, I guess as the one that does attack and block, pilling that one twice would be great. I think it's Dash. Oh, if I could get my hands on Dash, that would be amazing with Necronomicon. Yeah, looking real bad for the win lobby right now, that's for sure. Apparitions here to keep me staying alive. Try and rotate the deck a little bit. He still wants me dead. How could that be? Why are you being so nasty to me, man? If I play Wraith form, it's all I play, and then I'll never be able to block again. But I'm too fragile to really do a lot of blocking currently. Ah, apparition. Keep me barely alive, please. That's a very sad thing to hit with a pen nib, but I need to stack poison. It's the only thing I have on the champ, and again, he removes poison as best I recall. Flechette's actually doing damage. Now I wish I'd pen nibbed this thing. Draw 2. Not really what I'm looking for. And this whole putting on the top of my draw pile is not handy with the pyramid counter synergy. Who could have seen this coming? Get the poison applied. Get the crappy amounts of... Oh, I should have survived to get rid of Necronomicurse. Keeping me frail. I'll keep him poisoned. Get out of here, Necro. I need space for actual draw, please. I know the poison is stacking up very slowly, but you know what else is stacking up? Me dying. Yeah, if only I had Tincture. I'm not reasonably going to draw into anything that saves me here. At least my blocks are full blocking right now, but even if I defend, I'm still taking 12. Might get into neutralize, which could help a touch, but I see this as being bad. Whatever, I'll do it anyway. I'm not afraid. Why would I be afraid? Because I did get the neutralize after all. There, ultimately that worked out somewhat. He's about to get very mad at me though, which isn't good. And he's going to purge all that poison I worked so hard to get, and then he's going to hit me so hard I'm going to die. Life is bad. Life is pain. There's the Wraith form. $220. He's going down to 260 something right now. Well, we already have Wraith form. We'll have Wraith form when we need it. I just need to survive long enough for that to be a consideration. For now, my only real hope is to stack poison. And then try and do as much poison at him when he gets super mad. So probably next turn it's Catalyst, if I can survive what he throws at me next turn. I have options here, so do keep that in mind. Okay, now I gotta throw all the poison in the world at him if I can. Which does mean tripling, but do we have any options to help with that? Don't have space in my deck, though. Go, Flechettes, go. What's in the pot? Quite like you, Predator. Why? Because... Oh, you don't get double thinged with Necro because you got discounted. Okay, and that extra draw does nothing for me. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we know what's coming in the draw pile, and it's nothing good. He's about to be a big pain in my bum. Enjoy my Catalyst. Since the draw looks bad, let's try and work our way through it a little bit. Alright, I think I got him. I got him. I was severely worried for a moment. Well, more than just a moment. Oh boy, the ultimate, the pen-nibbed neutralize. No, I don't think so. At least the pen-nibbed strike is a little bit better. Alright, I'm sure some people thought we wouldn't make it through this fight. I would know, I'm one of them. But I'm afraid the chump is dead. Alright, replacement potion. Wow, who would have thought we'd be so lucky? And some actual options, and they're good ones as well. It's got to be that bullet time. Ugh, bullet time with my very clogged hand. Yes. Get in here. Oh, this is significantly less good. Well, Sacred Bark with White Beast statue is good, but I so badly need energy. But Curse Key is the only way to get that energy, and that would add a third curse to my deck. I already have Necronomicurse. I already have Ascender's Bane. That energy is so badly needed, but I think I have to take the Sacred Bark. Ugh, but with no extra energy, how do I survive? I can't play all the cards I have. No, I need the extra energy. Get in here. Alright, staggering 25 hit points going to Act 3. We already have the Spicy Elite Key. We just need to make sure that we can sacrifice a Bonfire rather handily. Really, I want to Bonfire max if possible. Sorry, Elites, I'm just not in an Elite slaying mood at the moment. Take the Forced Elite. Oh, Forced Elite begets another Elite. Oh well. Early shop is fine, we got bags of cash. Hello, Triple Darklings. Hello, Immediate Die. Pen Nib is quite far away. Nauseous Fumes is nice. How about Apparition to take no damage? Nauseous Fumes to begin doing what we do. Die to do what we die for. Neutralize does practically nothing, save it for next turn. Keep the Calc Gamble just in case. Play that for the hell of it. Yeah, you'd think discard is easy. We seem to have a hard time finding those discards for some reason. I could play my whole deck with Bullet Time, but it's not a very good deck to play. Maybe Prepared could give me a better option. Oh boy, they are coming at me fierce. I might need to Calc Gamble for Apparition. Although there's Wraith Form. I think this is a fine fight to Wraith Form in, because it's not going to take that long, is it? However, imagine... Should I have Bullet Time? Then I can Wraith Lord and just play my whole hand, but the Calc Gamble uses all this as fuel. I think I'll just Wraith Form and then save the Bullet Time for later. Yeah, if I just Wraith Form here... I don't particularly want to take 5 either, so let me take that. Give myself a better card to play, something I get more Bullet Time value out of. Yeah, TBW, they really want to push that stuff, don't they? Draw 2, huh? Give me that Calc Gamble later. What I should do is Flechettes right now. Then I can Bullet Time and play everything. Whether it's good or not, though, is for debate. Try and spread out the damage we touch. Just play one of these, that's fine. Ah, there's still a little bit more of you, and my stuff is run out. I should have got rid of the defend cards, they don't do much for me, but Calculated Gamble certainly does. Let's get Apparitioning, and probably... Calculate a good gamble. Doesn't give me the block that I should have considered. 7 and 7 actually kills the front one. And then it's only 1 bit of damage coming in, which is hardly of great concern. We're never blocking again, though, so we gotta kill these Darklings now. I know the potion, right? I may at some point forget the potion, but I'm not currently forgetting the potion. Order. You just freaking die. And you die, Cockroach. Increment the Pen Nib a little bit more with another one. And since you're already very dead, let's use the Snecko oil just to heal a bit. Nice randomization. Okay. We're clinging to life somehow. Poison potion not too terrible. A backflip with a plus on it. I like it. Do I? Do I really like it? Is it wicked? Yeah, go for it then. Orb Walker. He scales. He scales pretty damn fast. Nauseous Fume's not really our friend in this fight. But what if it is? What if I... Ooh, bullet time. That's my friend. That is absolutely my friend. I could just play everything, and it's a pretty good thing to play. Maybe not the Catalyst, right? Catalyst is better later, but I think I do it anyway. Let's do everything. Right. Poison, fumes, stab, Catalyst. Save the Calc Gamble for later. Take 1 damage. We're okay with taking up to 5 damage every fight, after all. Apparish neutralizes fairly wasted on us. Maybe I should just gamble this or save it for later. Nah, gamble now. Better options, please. Save that for next turn. Actually, it could be played now. The effect will stack. Just need to be sure to actually play the damn thing so it doesn't burn out in my hand. Alright, so we can get some pretty early meaty poison on targets, but I don't really survive very well beyond that. End on 7 is acceptable. Fairy in a bottle. I forgot to play my potion. That's funny. Fairy in a bottle is less funny, though. It doesn't actually help a fight in the way that these do. Am I willing to turn down Fairy in a bottle? I am, actually. I will say no. Ooh, okay, right. We might have something working now. Multiply the enemy's current poison value by 9. That's even good with just 1 deadly poison, but more is better. Fairy speaks to me in a way, but no, it doesn't win fights. Fairy in a bottle is one of the best potions. I am inclined to disagree, Ali. Fairy in a bottle does nothing. Yeah, bet you didn't think of that. Clockwork Souvenir stops the dexterity down effect from my Wraith form. That's pretty good. Happy Flower is energy on a deck that needs energy. I am 1 coin short of the freaking incense burner. But what I should really do is get rid of a strike. They are weighing me down like mad. All my crappy cards are. Still not too late for Clockwork Souvenir. Sneaky Strike for Necronomicon. Discard a card, play this thing twice. Gain 4 energy. Well, it's a net gain of 2, but yeah. Yeah, that's a generator card. If and only if I discard. But I already have 2 dagger throws, a prepared. I can't get this with the Toy Ornithopter, can I? Because that's 115, 100, yeah, that's too much. More nauseous is a bit too much nauseous. But yeah, Sneaky with Necro is really good for playing much more of my hand, so that's a good idea. Damn, just short on some really, really good relics. Happy Flower is amazing. Clockwork Souvenir is amazing. This stuff is not really what I'm looking for. Although a second Calc Gamble. My deck is starting to really be crying out for upgrades. Is it, though? Wraith form needs an upgrade. If I take another Calc Gamble, it needs an upgrade. Panacea for artifact against the Wraith form is another idea. You know what? I'll do it. Falling. Alright, we ditch a card. Backflip, nauseous, or poison stab. Bye-bye, poison stab. You were just not a great transform. I'd rather lose a strike, but that'll do. Thank goodness you upgraded Thinking Ahead. It's been so worth it, says Andy. Don't I know it. This is a very dangerous fight for me, but I'm going to take it anyway. We need some strength right now. And this is a risk all or save none moment. Apparition coming in at a good time. Catalyst less so, though. What's in the box? Okay, I thought maybe we'd have bullet time. I don't want to calc gamble now. I got both my catalysts in hand. I want to apparition, nauseous fumes. Get neutralized out of my hand for space. Dagger throw. Hey, thinking ahead. Could really help us. Could. Don't forget the potion this time. I really shouldn't. Those burns could really hurt. Okay, apparition coming in once again to help us out. I'm very much at the mercy of my poor apparitions. So I could kill one of these fairly quickly by throwing poison potion catalyst on it, and then it will just die. 2 will go to 8. 8 times 9 is 70 something. This thing dies next turn without hurting me because of apparition. But then there's this orb walker, which I can't just smother to death with poison. But maybe since it's already poisoned and I already have one of these things down, it'll be okay. Triple to poison, triple to poison. That poison will kill it before it hits me next turn, which is no big deal. So then you need to die. How do you die? Thinking ahead, give me die options. Well, these are certainly options. That Bane next turn is going to be pretty badass. Not taking damage would also be pretty badass. But I don't know what's coming my way. There's one more apparition, no guarantee I draw into it. Ah, but Calc Gamble ensures that that'll go down, so I should actually be pretty safe to play... Defend. Take nothing. You're dead. I get burned a little bit, but that's okay. That's what apparitions are for. That's what bullet time is for. Holy moly. Well, it's definitely apparition, but it could easily bullet time here. What it should be is backflip, then bullet time. Then I got a bajillion things to play, and I'll already have block. Yep, I'm down for that. You're having a very bad time, Orb Walker. Get a little bit of defending done. Oh, we were already defending, but that's okay. This is a fine enough draw. You're dead, you don't hurt me. And we get a rare relic out of this. I hope it's good. You know, what if it's ginger? And this is a fine enough time to Wraith form. Although, what if we Panacea Wraith form? No dexterity down. Isn't that excellent? Yes, it is. Defend blocks handily. And then we don't care. Yeah, bullet time ended up being a pretty great pick. We're still intangible, but only for one more turn. I need that Wraith form upgraded. Get out of here, Burns. Is there a defend coming my way? There is, okay. Wait. Get rid of all of that. Sneaky Strike, Necronomicon, and we discarded, so it actually generates energy for us, back up to 4 just like that. Let's think ahead about this for a moment, shall we? Shall we? There we go, that's more of a silent turn. If we can just have a lot more turns like that. Preferably till the end of the game. Oh, now there is something worth having. Gambling Chip has mega synergy with Bag of Preparation and Ring of the Snake. I essentially can go through up to 18 of my cards on turn 1 before I even play anything. Distilled Chaos is whatever. Acrobatics with a plus on it, very much welcome. I need to get through my deck to the juicy cards faster, and that juicy card must include an upgraded Wraith form for that extra turn of intangibility. Oh, Calipers would be such a waste. I don't generate block. So thank goodness it wasn't Calipers. So Gambling Chip also activates Sneaky Strike. Get rid of thinking ahead. It's such a waste of my time. Alright, get out of here, defend, and you know what, will get rid of Ascender's Bane. It's not that necessary here. Bane is of no use until I have poison. But what if I do have poison? Get rid of the defends and that. Alright, so we get a double blade with discard, and it makes it look like it's pen nibbed, right? But it's not. I wonder how this looks with pen nib involved as well. Point is, you die, cockroach. 6 energy now, what a world we live in. I can save that Wraith form for later, but I could also think ahead. Well, Apparition now not to take damage, backflip to draw a bit more. Get that Nauseous Fumes to activate things like Catalyst and Bane. Play the other Apparition, because it's a use it or lose it situation. Such choices. You got big feet for an ink blot. I think I'll hold on to these. Of course I could Distilled Chaos, but it doesn't do me any good right now. I should play it if I can get health back from it. Okay, very, very tempting bullet time right here. Unless I can draw something that makes it a little bit better. Dagger Throw has potential. Flechettes. Alright, there's no way I'm playing Survivor in all of this, so you get out of here. Bullet time, let me do everything, please. That includes Wraith form. I don't mind the dexterity down, this fight isn't going to last that long. Get you down, deadly poison, probably you because you're hiding under things. And then multiply the poison. It doesn't need to be further multiplied from there. Honestly, I could just play that. Oh, crumbs, I forgot about the flechetting. That's quite agreeable. This fight's essentially over. Got 2 more turns of cannot be hurt at all. This turn kind of blows, so let's just say goodbye to it. And this turn kind of doesn't blow. Let's say hello to it. Benicia is no longer useful. And they're all dead. Perfect. No need to play the potion, we don't need to heal. And that allows us to actually choose between this and the Power Potion, but Power Potion beats Distilled Chaos any day of the week. Concentrate. Discard 3 cards and gain energy. Hell yes. Get in here. Not normally one of my favorite cards, but with the Pyramid and with my crappy cards I need to get rid of, very welcome. Need energy to play everything after all. I don't care that much about upgrading bullet time, although it does make it playable if I play something like Backflip into Acrobatics and I have bullet time but only 2 energy. But then I could do stuff like Concentrate, right? What needs an upgrade anyway? There is an argument for Nauseous Fumes. Let's see, we're fighting Donu Deka. I can't survive very long in that fight, and they have quite a lot of artifact as well. That's going to be a problem for me. But then, you know, we've got no shortage of problems here, do we? I'm very tempted about Prepared. Draw 2, discard 2. Get me through the deck faster. Acro is already upgraded. Acrobatics, that is. I don't think I want to lift. This isn't a lifting deck. I think Nauseous Fumes puts in more work than I give it credit for. Let's upgrade it. Not sure I'll upgrade the other one. I do still need to recall. In fact, that might have been a good chance to recall in case I need to desperately heal here. Right. Unfortunately, I must take a curse, and even more unfortunately, I must take the key. No ink bottle for me. We have to take the sapphire key, or else we don't get to fight the heart. What was that curse? Please say it wasn't normality. Injury. That is one of the least bad curses. I suppose the only downside is it doesn't fizzle away, but I think all of the curses stay except for Ascender's Bane and maybe just Ascender's Bane? Anyway, injury is very welcome. We can always discard it. Okay, see if this run can't develop some legs from here. Freaking thinking ahead. I quite like what I have overall here. Get rid of the injury. That's fine. Down here, give me some more cards to play with. Apparition bullet time. Ooh. Ooh, bullet time. Might want bullet time next turn. That's actually a good call for thinking ahead bullet time. Maybe. I think I'm thinking about this in the wrong order. No, actually I should think ahead the apparition so that I have it for later. And right now I should nauseous. Nothing's saying I have to concentrate, but it could come in handy. I should get the poison flowing right now. But yeah, next turn looks kind of promising. That's quite funny. Looks a bit less promising now, but don't discard anything just yet. Speaking of discard. Might still be an opportunity to wait on the bullet time, because I can just apparition, wait this one out, wait for a better bullet time hand. I think that's the right way to go about this. Got no block, but I don't care. I got potions, although maybe I should care a little bit. Yeah, tell you what, get that strike out of my face. Just play the die. It doesn't achieve much right now. So we full block this, and still next turn is looking promising. Because that Wraith form has suddenly become very, very juicy. Oh, this is juicy. Especially because Dagger Throw discards something like the Necronomicurse. Then the funny thing is Sneaky Strike actually gives me enough energy to not care about the bullet timing, so I could still hold on to bullet time. I think I will still hold on to bullet time. Go my energy generating card, go my Ultra Giga Catalysting. He's dead in 2 turns now. I don't even need to discard or care about anything, I'll just keep my hand a little bit more slender. Pretty good when you have a deck so strong that you don't even have to play all your cards to kill things. They just die in front of you. It's a shame Donu and Deka end up with a bajillion artifact. It's going to be very hard to deal with them. Anyway, since you're already dead, the only thing I should care to do is increment my pen nib. And I will. Not something I particularly enjoy doing, but hey-ho. I've got to squeeze out any advantage I can. Eight is fine, good for setup. Be gone. Alright, Dupe Pot. I think Dupe Pot means I could play the Sneaky Strike 3 times for energy generation, but is there anything I'd want to play multiple times like that? Wraith Form for Giga Intangibility? Oh god, that could actually save my bacon in those longer fights. 3 more turns to just act with impunity. But the Power Potion could be anything. It could even be a Wraith Form. But it couldn't be a Wraith Form Plus, meaning that in such a situation, it is strictly better to have the Dupe Pot. I might actually take Dupe Pot over Liquid Memories, because then I could Power Pot, and let's say it's something that's so good that I want to play it twice, like a Wraith Form, then I have the opportunity to do so. Goodbye Liquid Mems, hello Dupe Pot. Pass. Alright, unfortunately we have gone and locked ourselves into 2 elites, unless I take this chicken coward route out, but let's see how good we are at elite stomping. It's Nemesis. He wants stars. Am I willing to give him stars? Of that I don't know. I want better options here though. We already have discard going, so I think blocking him is a fool's errand. Just get the poison down as fast as possible. Maybe even sod the concentrate. Yeah, this isn't about doing damage. This is about just murderizing him. The Piercing Will is there in case I don't draw any kind of apparition, although with this I should. Haha, I should, shouldn't I? Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. Digger throw, for good reason. Allows me to get rid of this injury, and it means the Sticky Strike is pen-nibbed, Necronomiconed, and synergizing for big gains. Get in there. Alright, now we're at more energy than we started with. A good start. Should we think ahead? What do we still have coming our way anyway? Get out of here, die. Just do your damage. Catalyst. Not when I need you. I might want that discard synergy. No, actually, we've already played Sneaky Strike. It's been and gone. I think it's just Piercing Will defend. Keep the Wraith form for getting our defense going later on. Play the Nauseous Fumes and be happy. Right, he plays the intangibility game, but so do we. And there's our apparition right now, meaning we can spare the Wraith form. But what's in the box? More apparitions, kind of good. I can discard one and use it later, or I can just play both and have loads of apparition. I like the idea of playing both. We have the energy right now. There is no escape from this curse. Alright, you know, I could get my apparition engine going with Wraith form rather nicely, but that's not how we're doing things right now. I need to really start stacking up that poison. Where are my poison options? They're not here. What does man do in this stinky situation? Backflip only draws one. Bullet time plays my whole deck, but ceases drawing. I could just gamble the whole thing, but this is full of cards I want to play. I think we take a chance with Strike Backflip. The crummier one, because I don't need to block. Now we're doing the talking. Now we're doing a lot of talking. Alright, he'll take some damage now. I have to take one more turn of damage off of him, but we have Wraith form, so we're good. Yeah, nice burns, Mr. Burns. Oh, well, don't even need our Wraith form. We have another turn of apparition. This is a good opportunity for bullet time. Do I want to play everything? I think I do. But what if I could play even more than everything? What do we draw with this? Neutralize? Who cares about neutralize? Maybe me. We draw one... No, just that. Anyway, bullet time this stuff. Okay, for a moment I thought that blocked the zero cost thing. But it did drop the no draw. I need to remember that. That is pretty big. Okay. Anyway, apparition, take no damage. Defend, take no damage. Neutralize them. Whoops, I forgot about flechettes, even though it doesn't do damage. Keep that poison way up. Make sure that we are intangible largely forever. Maybe keep this. Because he's dead now. Right, there's nothing to worry about, just incrementing my pen nib. Oh, hello, bullet time. Let me strike, let me defend, let me... Flechette, gamble. Dugger throw. Prepare, burn, concentrate. Bye-bye. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, frozen egg. Wow, all the powers that we're going to find from here on out are going to be upgraded. Maybe we find an upgraded Wraith form right here. I'd welcome it. No, we find 1,000 cuts. You know how I feel about 1,000 cuts? Not very good. I don't like it. Do I, though? What do we do for card play, anyway? I don't think it's 1,000 cuts, but it might not be that bad. 2 damage, all enemies. Pretty good with bullet time. I can just hold on to this for a good bullet time. Then I get it down, and that should be a good amount of damage, especially in a more drawn-out fight. And at good times, I can play rather a lot of cards. But that's not often, is it? Because we endlessly just gamble. Endless gamble, concentrate? No, because the concentrate gamble does not draw. I'd need an unceasing top for that. And even then, I'd reach something like injury and it would brick. 1,000 cuts really adds up. It's so heavy, though. 2 energy. Right, I am thinking with a clear head. I need to take a swift water break. I'll be back momentarily. You consider which of these cards, if any, are worth taking. Alright, there we go. Watered and inherently more clear to think. And the thinking is skip on the 1,000 cuts. It doesn't work with what we do. We poison everything to death. Which is going to make it very sad when we meet Time Eater and he just purges the poison, but hey-ho. Right, that was a good elite fight, meaning the next one is either Big Head or Repto. Big Head takes poison pretty well. Repto, we can intangible away pretty well, so we're good against both of them. Let's work towards it. I'll recall now, so I have more options here. Might get a second Wraith form I want to upgrade, for example. Because is there anything that's dying for an upgrade currently? The Acro's already upgraded. Can't upgrade my curses. Bullet time doesn't need the upgrade. Energy is actually, surprisingly, not much of a problem for this deck. That is very surprising. If anything, I'd like more draw. Another acrobatics would be welcome. Especially since Panacea can block the drop. Actually, Panacea upgrade would block the 0 draw from bullet time and the dexterity down from Wraith form. Panacea upgrade the front runner now, but I'm not taking it now. I want the key. Because I might take quite a lot of damage, say, here or fight here, and I want to... Ugh, but resting is arse when you have... Oh, we got Pantograph! Oh, sweet. Resting was never an option. Let's go. You wouldn't need to upgrade a second Wraith form if you got it with the egg, right? Correct. So that was a poor example. Bullet time in my hand immediately for when I want to utterly crush this guy. Want that Acro, though. Alright, so what am I hoping for? With the bullet time, I'm getting a bit excited about what this hand could do. If I draw Panacea, I could block the no draw and then just crush my way through the deck. We did not get Panacea, but we might still. There's Thinking Ahead, everyone's favorite. Also, here's Prepared. I can get rid of something like... I don't know, this isn't really a Nauseous Fumes kind of fight. Maybe it is, though. This fight gets out of control pretty fast. See what's in the backflip first. More backflipping. Well, I need to apparition this nonsense away regardless. Can I just get rid of Thinking Ahead? It's not doing things for me. And I might actually just concentrate in order to get the energy to Acro and do more things. This is working my way through the deck, to be fair. Maybe backflipping to concentrate. Get that sweet draw going. Concentrate only gives 2 energy, though. Worth remembering that. Oh yeah, that's a great thing. Strike. Curses. Get out of here. Give me that much needed energy. Nauseous Deadly or Acro? I think the Acro works better with the bullet time, so for now I think I might just Nauseous Deadly. Yeah, I'm not convinced of my own words here. Let's keep the Apparition flowing. That's better. Now the deck looks more set up for bullet timing, and we're further down the deck, so we're closer to Panacea. Excellent. Okay, we really weakened this guy for no great payoff, but the payoff here is to hopefully catalyst you to death when it matters the most. You're not even attacking, so this Apparition was wasted, but we didn't know that. Maybe we did. Poison counters Time Eater, in my opinion. Do you have Corpse Explosion? Might struggle with Donut and Friend. No, we do not, and we will struggle there. We will struggle immensely, because we're going to be on a hell of a timer. But that's what the Dupe Pot, potentially Power Pot, is for. Yeah, I need to Nauseous Your Fumes pretty bad. I don't think this is my bullet-timey hand. Not yet, at least. Do we have any draw at all? I got Dagger Throw. Hello, Defends. Add more poison. Add more poison. Get that strike out of my hand. Although Bane does better. Ah, that was a pen-nibbed Bane. What a waste. But Die can get pen-nibbed as well. Alright. Panacea, where are you? Where are you, Panacea? You were part of my glorious plan here. It's feeling a lot less glorious and a lot less like a plan as well. I could just catalyst you right now. That'll take you up to about 100 poison. And then I could just Wraith form out of this fight. Yeah, Flechettes is a pretty nice one for Pen Nib as well. It's a shame though, it doesn't get that nice big bonus, but still probably better to do than not. Alright, good enough. But yeah, I think it's Catalyst. Can I discard that Apparition at all? Not in the way I'm happy with. That Apparition is probably going to have to go, and the Wraith form will be my way of finishing this fight. What if you doubled the poison? Well, we're going to triple the poison, so it goes to 33.99. And then it will die in a few turns, and the... Didn't I spare an Apparition? No, I think I played both the early ones. Anyway, the Wraith form should keep me alive long enough to see my way through that. Or so the plan goes. Do I have any way of getting a touch more poison on you? No, I could really do with more... Like a second deadly poison would go a surprisingly long way, I think. Poor Apparition. If I calculated gamble away the Apparition, we could come back to it later. Might actually be a good idea. I think I'm relying on this bullet time too much. I am actually relying on it too much. Let's throw it away so that the Apparition is still around in case this goes tits up. Which it could easily do. Get out of here, die. And let's get that Panacea down while we're at it. Probably better to play next turn in case I was doing damage, but... Oh, right. What did I block off of you anyway? I think it was weakness, but I don't know. So yeah, there's the Apparition. Would have just wasted it if we kept it in our hand, because it just goes away like that. Goodbye, Necronomicus. And since I'm already a countdown, no, I won't do you just yet. We almost have draw with you, you know. Ooh, Acro. Bullet time. Now, isn't that funny? Because I can play bullet time. Well, let's hold off on that, shall we? Keep the poison flowing. Take no poids of damage. And then we're okay. Yeah, so this giant head is now giant dead. Because it cannot hurt me. It cannot hope to hurt me because I am a ghost. Poor bullet time never sees enough use. I'm a ghost. Alright, Pen Nib on 7, as we wanted. I didn't need to play a potion because I was already full health, but would you look at that? We're actually building up a good synergy. Potion, Belt, Toy Ornithopter. If only I'd taken that Sacred Bark earlier, but that White Beast statue is going to do some very heavy lifting. Flex Potion with Flechettes suddenly means I have a one-off answer to deal some damage. Another concentrate? I don't think so. We're not using the one that we have often enough. My enemies are not weakened often, so heal hook is a waste of time, and quick slash is just terrible, so that's a full-on skip. Hi, Jake in chat says AFK with your sis. Well, I don't have a sister. Maybe that's why. Ranwid! Ranwid. I really do not want to part from my duplication potion. This money does me nothing until Act 4, so I'd rather have a better chance of winning the Act 3 boss gauntlet. There's no way I'm discarding bullet time. There are too many good uses for it. Not that I'm using those good uses, but having it around could really save me in a terrible situation, and it doubles with Panacea so well. Yeah, I gotta keep that bullet time around. I believe in it. Relic or fight? Now I'm taking that relic from the gold. That was a terrible relic to get. That was not worth the money at all. 2 hit points when we don't even need hit point regen, but we had no idea what we were getting anyway. We've already recalled we could lift, but I think the correct answer is to upgrade my other nauseous fumes. No, it was Panacea, right. Don't lose sight of it, Jake. 2 artifact is good artifact. Okay, Donu Deka. You'll be tough because I have no corpse explosion. Turn 1 doesn't look so bad because I can get rid of both of my horrible curses immediately. There's a good argument for throwing away the apparition and finding it later, but there's a great argument for getting rid of all of this garbage. Yeah, maybe just keep the 1 apparition. In fact, I need those apparitions down to save me from this horrible onslaught to begin with. Alright, I can agree with that. Maybe get rid of the Calc Gamble. Calc Gamble not so hot with bullet time. Have it later on. Because I've already discarded a lot of the garbage which Calculated Gamble is there for. So let's just draw through our deck faster. I said a lot of the garbage, not all of the garbage. I think it's backflip, Panacea, bullet time, depending on what we draw here. But that catalyst is a bit meh right now. Because it'd be nice to get all... how many turns of Wraithform do I even have here? I got 1, 2, 3 from Apparitions, 1, 2, 3 from Wraithform. Do I really think I can kill these guys in 6 turns? Not really, because I got 3 turns of blocking my poison with Artifact. If you're using poison, those fumes need to be down ASAP. Yes, yes they do. The 3 artifact is indeed brutal. I got a dupe pot for Wraithform if and when I need it. I think the first thing is to see what's in the box. Da-da-da defend. Not a great hand. No more additional draw here. Apparition has to go down. Noxious Fumes has to go down. Panacea is going down. Da-da-da goes down, Ascended Vein goes down. I think I'll have a full draw for next turn, and that might be a better target for bullet timing. So, yes to you, yes to you, yes to you, yes to you. Just get you out of my hand for now. And the Ascender's Bane goes away. I draw 5, might be better bullet time stuff. Deka will use up the Panacea, will he? What do you do to me? No, he gives me 2 dazes, and that is not something that Panacea does anything about. Flex spot with Panacea? Flex spot. Oh, right. I don't think 5 strength changes this fight. Maybe it does, though. This is probably the scariest of all the fights I could have because I don't have corpse explosion, though. 5 extra strength, huh? Would make flechettes utterly destroy them. The timer I don't think is on my side. That might actually be an excellent idea. I'll take that. We healed what we didn't need, but the 5 extra strength in this fight could prove pivotal. Alright, they're getting swole. There goes some of their artifact. There's my apparition. Both of my catalysts when they're not particularly useful, sadly. I might actually share out the catalyst. Catalyst one, catalyst the other once they've got a bit of poison. If I think I can survive that long, but getting through this artifact is proving not a good time for me. I must play this, but is it a bullet time? I do need to chew through my deck a bit more, get the other nauseous fumes down by the time their artifact is gone. Apparition's waiting for me there. The Flechettes does 50 damage, that's pretty big damage. It's not pen nib though. Strike Flechettes would do awesome damage. Dagger throw potentially draws something to do even better damage. Also gets that stinky strike out of my hand. Oh, Acro, that's an excellent find. Alright, suddenly this looks a lot better. This whole fight looks a lot better. Yeah, I might be able to just turbo crush Donu. And then Deka can eat the worst of the poison. Anyway, phenomenal Flechettes here. That's not ethical. I was contemplating the dupe pot there, but I think the dupe pot needs to save me in a fight that is out of my control, not one that's still in my control. I still need to Apparition here to take no poids of damage. I can afford to take 2 damage with Pantograph. I still need to thin out my deck a little bit more, though. Make space for new things coming in. I think that means just hit them with Bane, even if it only hits once. Well, it does hit pretty hard in the right places. Get rid of the defend, though. Alright. Working on that artifact, but I really need the second Noxious Fumes down this turn or next. No Apparition to be had here, huh? This is a decent bullet time. It's a very good bullet time, in fact. Everything becomes free, and we'll still be able to draw afterwards. Very good bullet time. Yeah, the catalysts don't benefit from it, and come to think of it, neither do the Wraith forms. Sneaky Strike first? Well, if I make Sneaky Strike free, this is a 4 energy generating card. It'll rebate all of bullet time. Plus, we'll see bullet time again in the future. Nothing saying I have to play Wraith form, but if I don't find myself an Apparition, then that works out pretty well. So yes, let us enjoy some bullet time. And then we double Sneaky Strike you. Sure. Why did that not... Oh god, I forgot. It doesn't do that. And I didn't discard. Okay, so because it was 0 cost, it didn't generate energy, and because I didn't discard anything, it didn't do stuff for me. That was a terrible, terrible misplay by me. I should have survived first. Well, sometimes you just make mistakes. And today I made a big mistake. I'm going to Piercing Will to get rid of the last of their artifact, though. That'll mean that my poison starts doing things. Let's see if we can undo our problems here by rolling into the Apparition that I needed. Alright. Not once in my life am I punished. Alright, very good. What's in the box? Concentrate's in the box, huh? Believe it or not, I don't particularly want these catalysts right now, but... I can't use the energy. Yeah, it won't double and it won't discard. And that's a mistake I made early in the run again, and I want to make it a second time. I feel bad about that. But only a little bad. Can't think of a lot that I'd want to concentrate for energy, but I may need it. Maybe we draw some more garbage that I need space for. Alright, keep it going just a little bit longer. Although I could play the Wraith form right now, and I am on a hell of a timer. I only have 3 turns after this to win the fight, or else I die. If I dupe pot the Wraith form, I have 6 turns beyond this to win the fight, and we haven't even begun building up poison. I'm in trouble here. Really don't want to use up that dupe pot. It could save my bacon, but it could save my bacon now. Alright, let's guarantee the win in this fight then. We're never blocking again. Alright, alright. The poison has begun. Need to hold out a couple of turns and then smash them hard. Donu needs less smashing than Deka, so Deka gets to eat the deadliest of poisons. Sure. Something ain't feeling right about all of this. What's in the box? I'll tell you what's in the box. Some stuff that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Don't need defend, don't need defend, don't even need survivor where I'm going. Give me the energy, give me the draw. Ooh, Calc Gamble. That's an interesting choice. Do I want to Calc Gamble on what we have right now, though? Neutralize doesn't do a lot for me, but then again, neither does that defend. Don't really want to Calc Gamble the catalysts away, but I could easily use them next turn. Yeah, I think I will. Although I could just use them right now, right? Put Deka up to 90, and then I just focus Donu. I can focus Donu with just about anything. Yeah, it's happening. I feel bad about duping the power now. We have this fight in the bag. Hey, Sneaky Strike. If only I could put it to 0 cost or discard something. Yeah, this stuff has got to go. Yeah, I thought about the returns on Catalyst, but I want Deka dead as soon as possible, and Deka will be dead as soon as possible. Yeah, what a mistake it was using my dupe pot there. I totally didn't need to. This fight's already won. In fact, I can just wait. I was worried about it, and for that I lost out. That was an excellent potion to waste. But hey-ho, now we deal with Time Eater. He does get rid of the poison if I don't kill him with that outright. So I need to be in a position where I just destroy him. So that means building up poison. Don't physically hurt him, just build up poison until when you triple it, he dies in 2 shots, so he doesn't get a chance to foolish. Panisa is actually good against blocking his nonsense rather than my own. Thinking ahead is such a freaking waste of time. Right. That even... Oh, but that's a nice pen-nibbed flechettes. No, we'll probably buy potions from the shop. And since we have Toy Ornithopter, might not be a bad idea to load up on them if we don't have better options. Right, you are hitting me, but that's what Apparition is for. Yeah, I just want to poison you, right? Anything I can do to poison you. And that means getting my powers down and deadly poison, and then just maxing it out so that you die in 2 hits. That means making the poison about 120, so that you can die in 2 shots to the poison. Not trivial, of course. It's too good a flechettes to pass up, so I don't think I'll be passing up on it. Too good a flechettes. Oh man, potentially too much better of flechettes. Could potentially make flechettes 1 worse or up to 2 better. Makes it better. Sweet. Alright, eat my flechettes. Even though I just said don't physically damage him. I need the Apparition down to not die horribly. Keep that Acrobatics. It's great to get Panacea up. Hold on to that Catalyst. We're going to need it down the line. Don't do more. Although... These cards blow, and I'll only draw 4. Now get the poison down, of course. Alright. okay. He wants to hit me hard, but that's okay. I want to not be hit hard. Get the apparition down. There's a lot of stuff I want to ditch out of my hand right now. Can backflip help with that? Calc Gamble could help out pretty amazingly with that. I don't want to see that apparition again, and I'm full of junk, and that catalyst needs to come later, so farewell everything. Hello, better things. Quite a few better things, in fact. Where do we start with this? Where am I? My nauseous fumes are both here at the bottom. Dagger throw, get me nauseous fumes, please. Prepared, get me nauseous fumes. Is it going to be a problem with him doing his nasty things? Yes. He's going to be at 10, but I can always nauseous fume neutralize, and then that's okay. And we got nauseous fumes, excellent, right. Piercing Will could yet help me out if he does his multi-attack. Survivor is less likely to help. Die goes away when I play it, so it's kind of useful. Out of here, Survivor. He's at 10, he's at 11, he's at I don't care. Alright, there's Sneaky Strike, ready to come in and generate energy if and only if I throw something away. Need that Nauseous Fumes down. We need to build up Nauseous Fumes whilst not getting destroyed. So actually I think this is a Piercing Whale turn, rather than a try to become intangible turn. I'm going to keep the Concentrate so I can throw away the intangibility if it comes at a bad time. I still don't think it's Catalyst to Clock, but maybe I should hold on to it. Maybe. Actually want that dagger throw, don't I? A bit of damage is fine because we pantograph, but we don't pantograph for Spear and Shield. Worth keeping that in mind. Don't take damage if you can avoid it. But right now I don't really avoid damage, do I? Get out of here, die. Thanks for the energy. Ugh, get out of here. Okay, this is less fun. I'm taking 7 with the defense going up. But I do want Nauseous Fumes down. And I'm not willing to play that Wraith form. Not yet, at least. First significant damage I've taken in quite some time. 34 incoming now. The fight's starting to get a little unpleasant. There's only one apparition waiting for me. But where is it? 17 cards, it's one of them. There's a lot of junk stuck in there. There's Calc Gamble, but I gamble away a lot of really nice things that I don't want to get rid of, especially all my draw engine here. Holy moly. What's in the backflip? Not a lot of block options, but some. He's already on 8 for this, though. That's worth keeping in mind. Because if I concentrate Acro, I'll have space for what I draw into, but if it's not good options, then I'm taking a lot of pain, and I won't have the energy for Wraith form either. Well, I will. Concentrate will give me a bit more, but I'd rather not Wraith form, period. It's a bit of a risk. It's a bit of a too big a risk, but what do I even do here? Yeah, I need quite a bit more poison. I'd love to get down my deadly poison. We're currently applying 5 per turn, but we need quite a few turns. With your 4 intangible, he's done if you kata in 2 turns. Yeah, it's a thought, alright, but I'd rather hold on to the Wraith form, because there's some turns where he doesn't attack. So if he doesn't attack after this, the intangibility will be wasted. I'm going to take the chance on what I was dreaming of moments ago. Get rid of that slime to get rid of the defend, get rid of the other defend. And then Acro into not intangible. Thinking ahead into intangible? If that doesn't work, I more or less have to Wraith form. Ah, and there's a deadly poison that I want to play as well. Yeah, if I don't Wraith form here, I super die, so... Enjoy. I'm gonna feel so sad if he doesn't attack me this turn. He does attack me. Okay, I'm not nearly so sad then. Gotta get those poisons down, though. Not really much else I do to do more poison, it's just a case of have my catalysts at the ready. And be careful not to do any more damage to the fool. Triple now? No. We need to build this up as much as possible, and then get him as close to 240 health as possible. Then super triple it. And then absolutely murderize him. So let's say it goes up to like 25, we can triple that to 75, and then triple that into death territory. Yeah, he heals poison as well. He's really nasty like that. Just gonna defend for now, take no damage, draw a few more cards. Yeah, because my catalyst is down there and the backflip to help me get into the catalyst, so this is okay. Maybe play another defend to clear up my deck? No, maybe not. Yeah, see, now he's not attacking the worm. And I still don't have my catalyst at the ready, huh? Yeah, I only drew 3 cards because I only had space for 3 cards. I didn't think I'd ditch the catalyst and the backflip. Apparition, just to keep the apparition going into next turn, because let me think, next turn he'll attack me. I will bring him down into foolish range, and then he dies. So I think the fight is won. Certainly hope the fight is won. I need to clear up a little bit of space in my deck so I can definitely draw into the catalyst, though. So Bane will help a little bit. And then we draw 2, and if it's not catalyst, we backflip into catalyst. That's fine by me. If I play this, he comes down to about 290, 270, still not enough, but it damage is okay, but Flechette's maybe better for that. Yeah, next turn we ultra poison him, and he still can't hurt us. Alright, very good. Alright, so Catalyst. Catalyst. One dead Time Eater. And we should set up our pen nib on 9. And we should make sure that he doesn't hurt us. Whew! Okay, I was worried about that. Just had to think a bit. I feel less bad about having used the duplication potion in the previous fight. Consider it as ease of mind on a character I'm not particularly good with. Alright, prepare our daggers. Although there are no knives to the daggers, there are only bits of poison and intangibility effect. Have I been here before? With the silent? Not that often. I'm not good with silent. But maybe, just maybe, we can win it for the win lobby. Practically full health, so resting is whatever, lifting is whatever. Smithing stuff that gets us through to surviving is good. Discarding only 2 with concentrate. Prepared, gets me through the deck faster. Nauseous Fumes does more poison, and I'm pretty desperate for more poison. Poison is the only way I kill the heart, and the heart does not purge poison, so I think it is the Nauseous Fumes upgrade. That said, though, this fight against Spear and Shield is terrifying. There is an argument that says deadly poison, but it only does 2 more poison once. This does 1 more poison constantly. So yeah, get those nauseouses down. Oh, the Ironclad was doing great, right? It was my misplay, not the poor Clads. Right, potions are nice. Medical kit is nice. The freaking boot is a waste of time. Ah! Why did I give that loser my money? At least this brings me back to full health, so if I go down to 1 or 2 health against Spear and Shield, then Ranwid did save my life, but okay. Master Strategy is great as well, but that's out of the question. Riddle with Holes, funnily enough, triggers Necronomicon, but that's not how we roll around here. Medical kit is damn good. I know, but the thing is we have discard, so it's not that amazing. And it's still a card play. Doesn't help with my curses either. On the other hand... plated armor does stop me having to defend together with Wraithlord stuff, but Wraithlord does not protect me from Beat of Death. Worth keeping that in mind. I keep calling Wraith form Wraithlord. No prizes for guessing where my head is regarding that. The energy potion could save a otherwise bricked turn. Can't afford card remove plus potion. No, it's almost the same price as Wraith form, which I also can't afford. Crippling Cloud is not actually all that bad. Apply we intangible past weakness, don't we? I have a funny feeling I'm going to die to lack of block on the heart. My intangibility doesn't last long enough, and I got rid of my dupe pot to get me through that. Does Necronomicon trigger Beat of Death twice? Yes, it does. It is exciting, I'll give you that. Yeah, lack of block is going to kill me here. I feel it in my bones. It actually speaks to a strike removal, honestly. There are many things I would like here, but strike removal is actually the best thing I can think of. Well, Wraithform is the best thing I can think of, but go figure I'm $6 dues short. Actually, if I'm removing a strike, I should as well just remove the injury. At least the strike can be played. And I don't have any synergies with curses like Duvu Doll. Not that we play with strength anyway. Yep, oh man, I feel poor. This is what I get for dodging all those combats. Okay, here comes the onslaught. It's spear, it's shield, it's heart. Do we even get to the heart? Turn 2 against these lot is just horrible. And they have double artifact, so much like Donu Deka, it's very difficult to pierce through them with my poison. Also, I of course don't have Corpse Explosion, which would trivialize this fight as long as you kill one of them. So what do we do right now? Well, we have the Apparition to get through the first turn. Panacea to block something. Sneaky Strike will actually trigger very nicely, and one of it gets pen-nibbed. Hold on to the Catalyst. I'm not so sure about that. See, the Catalyst is no good for quite some time. But if I throw it away, it might be quite some time before we see it again. Piercing Will strips a bit of the Catalyst, which could actually well be worth my time. The Nauseous Fumes needs to go down. I think I'm playing most of this, so I can keep the Catalyst rather handily. So we're looking at double Sneaky Strike the Spear, get Panacea down. I'll have 6 energy. Nauseous Fumes, Piercing Wail down to 4 energy. Hope that I have good cards to play, especially some draw. Yeah, draw is really important. That's why I'm thinking about throwing the Catalyst and getting further down the deck. I might even throw away Calc Gamble. There isn't stuff to gamble here. But there might be. What if I pretty much draw garbage after playing everything else? Calc Gamble could help me out there. Alright, go, go, go. Ooh. Ain't that a thinker? Doesn't change the fact that I double Sneaky Strike you. Thank you. 6 energy. Nauseous Fumes has to go down. Panacea's got to go down. I don't have to Apparition here, funnily enough. But not keen on taking 12 for no good reason. So I probably should Apparition here. Then again, saving it for later could save my bacon. I need to Piercing Will to get rid of some of this artifact, though. Piercing Will is not blocked, the artifact blocks it, but I need to strip away the artifact in order to get my poison operational. True, but 12 is almost half your hit points. Yeah, but I heal 25 before heart. So I'm okay to go down to 5 in this fight. It's just Apparition doesn't block a lot here. It blocks a ton later on. Maybe let's just see what's in the box. Backflip is good. Backflip is draw. Starting to edge away from Calc Gamble now. The bullet time is interesting. But not interesting enough. I think it needs to go. 3 hits of 12 is dead. It's not 3 hits of 12. 6 times 2. Yeah, discarding the apparition is possible. But what if I brick my draw? Well, yeah, what does it matter? Get out of here, take the damage. Yeah, next turn is actually really terrifying, because you end up with the 2 burns, but that's probably what I should keep the Calc Gamble for. Next turn. What's in the box? Oh, now we're talking. Now we're doing a good amount of talking. Oh, sweet. Okay. This Nosh Assumes doesn't do anything this turn, but it saves me having to play it next turn, and that's got to be worth something, right? Defense? No, we're not too worried about defense right now. Pantograph is my defense. What about Thinking Ahead? I don't like this card anyway, so let's just... what's in the box? Probably should have kept that to get rid of the burns, but I just wanted to draw through my deck so we got good stuff coming our way. This is fine. I can live with this. Very literally. There's the apparition we were looking for, and their artifact is already gone on turn 2. That's a good sign. Bullet time makes my hand free and allows me to still draw. But that's a lot to spend on something that doesn't do too much for me. I could just Wraith Form immediately. That allows me to rather aggressively work my way through things. So just Bullet Time, Apparition, Wraith Form, backflip stuff, Calc Gamble if needed. The thing is, I'm kind of on a waiting game for poison. I don't have enough poison cards. As in, I have a poison card. Since I need Apparition every turn to even survive, I probably should just get it going right now. So let's just Bullet our time, Wraith our form, Apper our Rishan, and then we gotta get moving places. There's no point in Catalysting currently, but there is a good point to having more cards. Okay, this is Gash. But the Dagger Throw is free, so throw it if it's free. And then this is just even more Gash, so just throw it all away. Die is blocked entirely by other stuff, but there's my first deadly poison coming in. Makes my life a little easier. Increment Pen Nib, I guess. That would have been nice earlier to get rid of their artifact, but no luck. Alright, not bad. I have a few turns to try and survive. And I think I still have 1 or 2 apparitions. Yeah, there's one. I've got to stack that apparition and stack that poison. It is literally my only way to survive here. Any draw? Kind of, but also no. Get those flechettes down. Get the apparition down. Now I've got 4 turns of being able to barely survive. What's in the box? It's a little early for Catalysting. It's not too early for dying, though. Incoming 3. That's not even worth blocking because we heal it all back anyway, so I'd rather focus on my offensive game. And I'm not discarding this stuff. Gone all weekend, Jake. I'm not voted up. How are you liking 7 Days to Die? Oh, how were you enjoying your trip out to the wilderness? That's the bigger question. Oh boy, look at this. Concentrate value. Except, although I get rid of the burns, it doesn't actually draw me anything, which is a shame. But at least I don't get burned. Yeah, well, trim that deck down. This is a little sad. Slim up my deck a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. That strike's not going to do anything for me. Okay, now we're in Catalyst territory. We're in double sneaky strike territory. If only I could... I mean, you're dead in a couple of turns anyway. Let's just make sure you're dead now. That's a dang shame. There's Sneaky Strike. Although I can play it twice, it doesn't synergize with the discard, huh? I guess we just Calc Gamble. Hope that we find Catalyst. Catalyst U. And the fight is won. So let's think ahead and try and set up our... Oh, hello. Well, it's even more 1 than before. Good fight. We saved our 1 meager potion. And Pen Nib is on 9. And we have a full heal coming up. Oh boy. How are we feeling about this fight, by the way? I don't know. I really don't know. This is as prepared as I could possibly be, so let's just end the turn. Bag of Marbles. Vulnerable in the heart on turn 1. That's not useful at all. Explosive Potion. Unless I'm 10 short of killing the heart, also not important. These cards adding to the pile of not very important. Skip-a-doodle-doo. It was great. Beautiful weather, beautiful nature. I got to practice with my new bow. I'm ready to go deer hunting. I laughed so hard at one point that my face hurt. Can't think of a better weekend, Jake. It does sound fantastic. 7 Days to Die has been similarly fantastic. Will this heart fight be fantastic, or do I just die on the heart's first offense? Well, let's go for it. The only thing I can really think is, when do I play my power potion? See, probably the best thing a power potion could be for me is a wraith form later on into the fight. Meaning if I draw it early, that's a waste, because you get it at 0 cost. But it could be not a wraith form. It could be something like After Image, which would help with the Beat of Death damage. There are things to consider here. There's also Panacea to consider. Panacea blocks weakened... let me think. It blocks vulnerable and frail, I think. But I don't want that. I want it to block my dexterity down from wraith form. So I don't want Panacea yet. That is to say, I don't want to play Panacea yet. I might want it in my hand. Pen-nibbed flechettes from the get-go, though. That's going to deal 100 damage on turn 1. That is too good to pass up. Maybe get rid of Dagger Throw. Get rid of the Ascender's Bane. What about the Defend? That's the thing. Beat to Death is going to have its filthy way with me. I can always backflip for some defense. I'm not going to be playing a lot of cards here. Although it's a wimpy, unupgraded, unaugmented one. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4 skills in hand. Likely going to draw another. I think this is okay. I always redraw Wraith Form and cast it at cost. That's worth using it now. Yeah, that's a good argument. Okay, I got a skill, at least. So this thing still does a lot of damage. Backflip could make it do a little more or a little less. It's hard to say. Is it more likely to do more or less? I have a lot of skills and not a lot of attacks, so I think it's more likely to enhance flechettes. It also saves me a bit of damage. Should we see what's in the power potion first, though? Another Nauseous Fumes is not unwelcome, but neither is Footwork. That is a dangerous question. There's also Envenom for more poison. Oh, that is hard. I want all of them. The Envenom is going to get the poison going a lot faster thanks to flechettes, so I actually think I take the Envenom and play it immediately. Ah, my hit point is 35. Surely that's okay. I plan to intangible through everything anyway. Well, maybe. Footwork for me. Remember, poison damage is capped at 200. Yeah, but I need to reach that 200 very, very quickly. And the sooner I can 9 times that damage, the better. This gets flechettes instantly doing good poison damage. Whoops, I forgot about the healing effect. I should have played some cards first, but I want that flechettes doing its good stuff. I think I Envenom backflip. Then I flechettes. Shame it's not upgraded, but hey-ho. It's not hard to reach 200 yet, but it needs to be done immediately. And it's very, very important. Alright, backflip. Get me 1 or 2 skills, please. That's a skill. Problem is that apparition isn't of any use to me. Do I have any discard right now? I do. God, thinking ahead! Ugh, my brain is so big! We thinking ahead the apparition and pray to God we don't draw another apparition. Alright, eat this, heart. Alright, the poison game is on. The damage game is on. Gotta get that nauseous fumes down. I can't not, but what's in the thinking ahead? Good, not another apparition. That would have been pretty bad. We have a guaranteed apparition for its first hit. Should I just take this hit to nauseous fumes? If he does the multi-hit, I'm in a lot of trouble because Wraith Form does not save me from multi-hit. Piercing Will does, actually. Yeah, Piercing Will saves me from its multi-hit. So, is this just defend, nauseous fumes, neutralize? I think it is. Yeah, the lesser-known run-saver thinking ahead. Neutralize actually deals poison, making it pretty good. You might think hold on to that weakness, but the weakness is of no consequence. Piercing Will blocks the multi-hit, and Intangibility blocks the other thing. Play Panacea is wasted on me. I don't really care about the... Well, the Frail maybe a little bit with his multi-hit, but I can tank a multi-hit. I just can't tank multiple of them. Anyway, the game is afoot, Mr. Hart. That Necronomicurse comes at a bad time. Okay, so that's why we wanted the apparition. Right now, it saves this this everything. Okay, defend apparition. Another defend and a concentrate to clear out my deck. Yeah, I know I can play the pot to heal, and I should play the pot pretty much any early time that I've got 5 damage taken. But I think I defend, concentrated with a wound, the necro, and maybe even die. It doesn't do a lot for us. Or I could just concentrate away, defend, necro, wound, eat 1 damage, then eat another 1 damage. Maybe even do die. Just clear up the deck and work my way down it. Yeah, thinking ahead, I think will be the thumbnail at this rate. Yeah, gotta get that artifact down, save me from any... Well, just get it out of my hand if nothing else. What about die? Die value? Yeah, I need space in my deck. Plus you add a little bit more poison, that's always welcome. Alright, now is the time for the explosive pot. We get the full healing and we haven't capped damage. As if. So there we go. That is value. This stuff is not, though. Now, this is a bit more scary, but that's exactly what Piercing Will is here for. We're not intangible. Beat of Death still does bad damage. So I could do with a single crummy block card, but we don't block very well. Some might say we don't block at all. I think I just acro, get rid of the slimed, see where we end up from there. It's pretty good, but I'm dangerously close to 2 of my apparitions, and I'm going to want those decidedly not now. The Piercing Will must be played, though. Backflip Piercing Will. If I end up with an apparition, dagger through it. If I end up with another apparition, prepared it. Also, the Nauseous Fumes needs to go down as a matter of priority. We did get the apparition, so dagger throw it. This draws a card. 1 in 11, it draws another apparition. Good, it didn't. Get out of here. Piercing Will is the only thing that saves me from this, and it does an amazing job of doing so. This will do 0 damage. I want that Nauseous Fumes down, but I have no way of playing it, and this is an amazing hand that I, on no account, must calculate gamble. We draw 2 cards, doesn't really matter what, but that double Catalyst isn't good enough yet. Isn't there a Void in the deck? It was a real roll of the dice if it was there. Yeah, it was. Huh, good point. Good point. Yeah, very good point. Completely neglected that. Do I want to prepare anything? No, because it might draw my apparition. I want to be able to throw that apparition away right now if needed. Gotta remember, he's about to give himself Artifact. Actually, that's a big problem. I need that poison super, double, triple, quadrupled now. I think I bullet time, play damn near everything, and then try and gamble or otherwise get to that other... Oh, both the catalysts need to go down now. Hadn't considered that. Deadly Poison takes you to 19. 19 tripled is, well, it's essentially 20, so 60, 180. With more Nauseous Fumings, that should be alright, but I must get to those cards. Your attacks will cancel the artifact. True. Also, if I do some nice attacks, that'll help us out in a big way, but I'm starting to really think this is a bullet time moment. Yeah, maybe next turn, because then I can bullet time the Wraith form and have a better time with it. But that Apparition has to go. Save the Apparition for later. Yeah. Well, much as I'd like to get rid of these, though, but yeah, save the Apparition for later. What am I doing here? I'm certainly taking a lot of beta death damage, so that's not ideal. If I do bullet time, what do I do from here? Wraith forming might not be a great idea, because am I going to survive long enough for that to be useful? And if I'm doing that, why did I throw away my apparitions? But I might be able to kill the heart fast enough if I just Wraith form my way to victory right now. Bullet time would eat the artifact, and I'd still be able to draw, so I could still calc gamble down to the artifact, the catalysts. The problem, of course, being I can only play one catalyst if I bullet time, because I only have one energy after that. If I don't bullet time, what do I do right now? Nauseous Fumes, Deadly Poison. 2 strikes would clear through his artifact. And actually, next turn's probably the bullet time then. Bullet time, strike away the artifact, Wraith form away, everything. Alright, that makes sense. So right now it's Nauseous Fumes, Deadly Poison, and pass. You need 4 turns of full poisoning, assuming you catalyst now, 3 of them are Wraith formed. Yep, but I still think the better play is to pass this one more turn. Sneaky Strike gets 2 casts if you cast at cost. If I discard, and I have a survivor for discard, so that's good. Yeah, I'm going to take a bit of beta death here. It's all calculated, maybe. The Dazed and Burn go away. I can still draw 5. The Void will hurt a little bit, but unless I bottom deck both catalysts, it should be okay. Plus, there's bullet time to help me out. Sneaky Strike's going to hit twice if we do it. I guess I could get rid of 1 strike right now. I want space in my deck right now. Alright, let's go. Alright, well there's my Sneaky Strike, and there are both of my catalysts. So the first thing we do is block to take as little damage as possible. Oh, actually, maybe we bullet time first. No, bullet time stops the Sneaky Strike. Try and remember that for once in your freaking life. Discard the strike. Yeah, because now I double Sneaky Strike, then I end up with 5 energy. Then I bullet time, Wraith form, play damn near everything. Goodbye artifact. 20 of that's going to have to do. Bullet time, Wraith form, play it all. The unfortunate thing is, I'm still taking 15. The defend is going to take me down to very, very low health, like terrifyingly low health. Maybe I don't bullet time. Actually, if I Wraith form, I can't do everything, so I have to bullet time. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Don't worry about it, though. Just take 0 damage. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no! Terrible. Absolutely terrible. The other play was indeed the right play. Yeesh. Good job, Heart. It's on its last legs, right? I survived this. As long as I block the multi-hit, the Heart is dead, but this is me deader than dead. Thinking ahead could only take us so far. It hurts. So close to the silent win. That was such a miserable Act 1 and half of Act 2, but towards the end we turned it all around. Just to die there. Oh, man. Yeah, the misplay there was spending too much of my precious health trying to advance the fight. I should not have. There was like one strike I played going, oh, let's just sneak in another strike. Poor idea. Absolutely poor idea. Oh well, too bad. Save scum LOL, never. 1951, a poor year.